You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like 2 losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go to play the next week.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoy...
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th. Still nothing here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete. Tough spot here for the defense. Let's see if they can step up. We drop in on a first down in the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And a red zone alert as we get you back into the action. This offense coming up on a second down and 3 to go. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
He'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun. And give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
Well, we got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pads? So not much left here before we reach halftime as the offense is out there now hoping to put together a scoring drive before they head to the locker room. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
The late game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Back to throw here. And a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Now we drop you into an intriguing situation. The offense going for it on 4th and 2. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds. So it's 3rd down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. They're going to look to throw. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw again. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And that will tie things up as we head. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the
well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out.
All right, here we go.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. They'll run it now out of the gun, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll run it here. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And his kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. The drive of the game forthcoming. This offense, a field goal does them no good. They need to get in the end zone The good news, they have all 3 timeouts left. Let's see how this plays out. And now here come the Raiders. He's back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain of 39 that time. First down now, but that clock rolling. And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Back to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off. They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain. And there's something that you... Statements going up. Statements going up. Only 2 timeouts at the defense's disposal, and it's doubtful that's going to be enough for them to get the... As we'll head back in for the final moments of this one.
Here we go. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. He'll look to throw. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. What's the old adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Set. Green 39. Green.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now they try the right side here. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So now it all comes down to the left foot of their kicker. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So it's all going to ride here on the left foot of their kicker. This from 52, and this for the win. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and it's celebration time on that side. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the Broncos, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.